US President Joe Biden says Afghans must fight for themselves as Taliban take most of country. Taliban insurgents tightened their grip on capture Afghan territory on Tuesday, now controlling 65% of the country as US President Joe Biden urged the nation's leader to fight for their homeland. Pule, capital of the northern province of Baghlan, fell to the Taliban on Tuesday evening, according to residents who reported Afghan security forces retreating toward the Kilagi Desert, home to a large Afghan army base. Pule became the seventh regional capital to come under the control of the Islamist militants in about a week. Afghan leaders have to come together, Biden told reporters at the White House, saying the Afghan troops outnumber the Taliban and must want to fight. They have got to fight for themselves, fight for their nation. The US President Joe Biden says he does not regret his decision to withdraw, noting that Washington has spent more than $1 trillion over 20 years and lost thousands of troops. He said the United States continues to provide significant air support, food, equipment, and salaries to Afghan forces. In Kabul, Afghan President Ashraf Ghani said he was seeking help from regional militias he has covered with for years. He appealed to civilians to defend Afghanistan's democratic fabric. In Abik, a provincial capital between the northern city of Mazar-e-Sharif and Kabul, Taliban fighters were moving into government buildings. Most government forces appear to have withdrawn. The only way is self-imposed house arrest or to find a way to leave for Kabul, said tax officer Sher Mohammad Abbas when asked about living conditions in Abik. But then even Kabul is not a safe option anymore, said Abbas, who supports a family of 9. The north for years was Afghanistan's most peaceful region, with only a minimal Taliban presence. The militant strategy appears to be to take the north and border crossing in the northwest and south and then close in on Kabul. The Taliban battling to defeat the US-backed government and reimpose strict Islamic law with peace talks at an impasse met little resistance as they swept into Abik on Monday. A spokesman for the group political office told Al Jazeera TV on Tuesday that this group is committed to the negotiation path in Doha and does not want it to collapse. A senior European Union official said on Tuesday, Taliban forces now control 65% of Afghanistan, threaten to take 11 provincial capitals and seek to deprive Kabul of its traditional support from national forces in the north. The government has withdrawn from her to defend rural districts to focus on holding population centers. Officials have appealed for pressure on Pakistan to stop Taliban reinforcement and supplies flowing over the border. Pakistan denies backing the Taliban. The United States has been carrying out some airstrikes to support government troops. Defense Department spokesman John Kirby said the strikes were having a kinetic effort on the Taliban but acknowledged limitations. Kirby said, "We have never said that. Nobody has suggested here that airstrikes are a panacea that will solve all the problem of the condition on the ground."